Okay, apparently we are recording right now. And what we're doing first is we're going to take the terminals off of these batteries. I think it's in the picture. Then I'm going to pause and take it off, and then we'll see that. Okay, the terminal's been taken off the battery, and the reason I do that is so that when I take the starter out, when I'm taking the terminal, the cables off of that it doesn't short out anywhere and wreck the computer on the truck. Hopefully I can get this in the picture. This is the new starter. And I don't know if we can see that down here. But right down in there is the old starter that I have to get out of there. This connector just fell off the starter. Could it have been the problem? Probably. Alright, next victim. Okay. Well, the nut is off the first cable. But the only other cable, because the little connector broke. It just fell off. So that could have been the reason the truck wasn't starting from time to time. But down in there, I'm going to sway up and down. Hopefully I can get a picture of where I'm taking the nut off. I'm going to reach down, and this is really hard to do with a laptop. I don't have a good phone, so reach down and pop that cable right off there. And hopefully we got that. Cable's off. Okay? Cable is off. And this little baby goes with it. This little baby cable in my hand, if you can see it, goes with it. Okay. So another pause for cause. So the top bolt didn't want to come, or nut didn't want to come off. And hopefully I can get this in the picture. There's a wrench hanging there. Swing it back and forth. Hopefully we got it. I had to take a big pipe, put it on the end for leverage to loosen that nut. Otherwise I would have been stuck here, and the Chatterband would not have been working until Friday. Because I don't know how the heck I would have got it off. To the lower portion. See if we can get a picture of that though. Okay, we're going to be going to get this nut. Not the one talking. This nut right off of here. Could be a nut bolt. Probably is. Yeah, this nut will probably have to come off. Then there's what looks like a nut behind it will have to come off after that. Let's see what happens. Let me start this. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to get this outside nut with the cable connected to it off. And that's obviously going to slip. Alright. So that is coming off fairly easy. We'll leave that right under it so we know where it goes back to. That's that. So we'll pause again. I'm attempting with this pipe to get a little more leverage to take this bolt out. And it's working. There we go. And as you can see, that's how that comes out of there. And I left the other bolt in there a little bit so that it wouldn't just drop out on my head or the laptop as I use it to record this. And I guess that's boring enough now. I can pause it. This nut does not have to be removed because it's just a hard cable from the solenoid to the actual starter. And just for your info. I went up top and pulled first I inserted the lower bolt, and I pulled the starter in a little bit. I over tightened it, so I had to pull it out so I could maneuver it a little bit on the top. After that, I got the starter in place and drew it in with the top bolt. Can't do that. I can't move this computer around 75.5, so I'm just doing the best I can to kind of record what I did here. All right, now to move on. To tighten this bottom bolt, now, a piece of red tape or orange tape, it looks like now, is on there to connotate on, because I can't read the little stamped letters on the top of this wrench. So I'm going to use it at work rather than having to worry about staring at this thing and saying, is it on or is it off? I just check out the tape. I know where the on side is, and the untaped side is the off side. You just flip the wrench over to do that with those. This is slow moving because there's not a lot of moving place, not a lot of space to move the wrench, and you only have from here to here. That didn't sound good, did it? Moving the wrench, I hope I didn't break the ratchet. If I did, that's okay though, because it's pretty tight. Anyway, I think that's good enough there. Use the leverage again. Got it done. Alright, this goes back on. Now again, like I said, the nut that I had for that, I kept here. So the bottom half, the bottom third of this mess will be on pretty quick. It's like these sockets, they work, but yeah, flip it the other way so it goes on instead of off. This end is done. So now I have to go to the top. I don't know if you can see that, but I ain't moving it around anymore. There's the connector, the one that actually broke off, the old one, that has to be connected on. And the other end of it, there's two more cables that have to go on the post that comes off of that, and they have to be bolted down. Pause. All right, I'm going to try to aim this at the top of the starter. I already put the top cable on top, which is the positive cable. So I have not connected the connector. I just want you to get a picture of that. I'm going to slide back and forth, hoping I get it. I'll review it afterwards and see if I got it. Now, I haven't connected back the holder for the transmission tube for the transmission dipstick, and I have not connected back the little tiny clippy connector yet, which is right here. Hopefully I'm getting that in there, and I'm not sure I can see that right. No, now it's in. Now it's in. Hopefully I didn't mess that up. Thought it was going in right. Yeah, that's it. That's the way that goes. So, this was broken on the other one. Hey guys. I'm going to take the boot, and I'm hoping it can be seen, and slide it over the top of this, because this prevents it from touching anything ground. It really isn't. The boot is pretty old. It's not like snapping into place here. So we do the best we can with it. That's all we can do. Now, after this is to be connected with another nut on top of here, and it's done. I'm not even going to show that. So it should be done momentarily. I am going to give it one more shot in here to see if this shows up on the video. The nut is reconnected. The nut is hopefully I didn't mess anything up this time. The nut is reconnected over here. This clip is on. This nut is down over the positive cable. This is holding this. It's back in there. Everybody's back together. Now we just have to do the battery, which is over here. And as you can see, everything that counts, if you can see it, has been disconnected. Everything that counts. So all this stuff has to go back on. And then this thing should better start. I hope so, because I'm in trouble if it doesn't. Now, I only got a little bit of blood on me. Where is it? Right there. Sort of. Kind of there. For a change. Usually I get a lot of blood when I'm doing this stuff. I have soft skin, and I don't usually wear gloves because I can't feel what I'm doing. I probably should wear the rubber gloves like most mechanics do nowadays, because I do a lot of this work between, well, not so much on the truck, but on my car especially. So I'm going to try to take a picture of that, or take a shot of that. They're back on. And now the big question is, will it start? And you will find that out momentarily. when I throw the key in it. Give it a shot. Oh my goodness. Could be bad. Hope not sad. Oh. That's a problem. That's a problem. Did not start. Wow. So, now it's started. I don't like that. Seems to me, started. That's started right up. Shut it down. Start it again. Sweet. So it is working. Give it a third try. Just here for the reaching into the cab while it's tilted. I don't know if you can see this because the sun is really bad. That's how I work it. Get it right in the cab tilted up. You'd actually do it with the cab down. So let's shut her down. Let's see if God's on our side. Sweet. All right. That's it for now. Signing off.